Hello, and welcome to the W.A.I.T channel. What Am I Thinking? A podcast where two sisters share uplifting conversations on fun and sometimes serious topics.
Join us each week by clicking the notification bell and subscribing to our channel. If you enjoy the show, use the share link. It's one of the best ways to expand the conversation.
Hello, and welcome to the W.A.I.T channel. What am I thinking? Well, I am thinking Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Today is still a bittersweet day for me in that my father is no longer living amongst us. He has passed away, and I still have those moments on Father's Day, birthdays, holidays, where I think about what I would have been doing or the way I would have been reaching out to him. And I had for the longest on my phone a reminder to call him every Monday. And I finally took the reminder off last year, but it is still a very bittersweet holiday for me. But even though my father is not with us and my father-in-law has also passed away, I have learned to honor the other fathers in my life in a way that still makes the day special and sweet. As a girl, we talk about, somebody being daddy's little girl. And I wouldn't say I was necessarily a daddy's girl. I was definitely more of a mommy's girl. But there's certain aspects of his role as a parent that was ever present and really, really were special to me. And, and I miss having him here to still nurture that relationship, because I would say that was a situation where it definitely got better later. And so I appreciate the father that he was, the provider that he was, the character that he was. And he definitely had some interesting takes on different aspects of life. And I honor my husband as being an awesome father to our two kids. My daughter is definitely a daddy's girl, no doubt about it. And I was telling my son the other day that because we were talking about if we ran across the picture of our two dogs who are in doggy heaven, Trix and Tess. And I told him that when I got Trix was supposed to be for me, but he turned into a daddy dog. He and my husband just bonded like crazy. And I was like, that's not what it was supposed to be. But he was our first dog. He bonded with him. And then we got Tess, and she became my dog. She truly bonded with me. And I told him it was the same way with my kids. My daughter was born first. She became a daddy's girl. And I said, and then when you were born, you became mommy's baby. And so he is that type of person who is a great caretaker, a great provider, a great friend. He is my best friend. And I want to honor him on this Father's Day as the great man that he is. And to all of my brother-in-laws, happy Father's Day to them. And just to all the fathers out there, don't feel that you have to be in competition with anyone to be the best father that you can be. Find your path, find your role, find your way, and just show up, because being present is the first step in being a great father.
And I'm just going to jump in on that note, because as you were talking, I just reflected on how the role of being a father has just so changed. And I remember with our dad, he came up during an era of Ozzie and Harriet, wait till your father gets home. His role was to be the provider and not so much to be active, play an active role in our lives with the other things, even though he had his moments where he did. And now when we see dads, it's not uncommon to be in a grocery store or Walmart and you see a dad pushing the child in the buggy and doing the grocery shopping or dropping the child off at school. I think that dads have been allowed to see now that they do play a much larger role in the lives of their children, whether they're biological or whether they were bonus children that came to be in your lives in another way. And I look at my husband and the way he has fathered our children, and I know we oftentimes talked about how things our parents did, and even though you don't come with a book, parents make mistakes, and how we said we didn't want to make those same mistakes with our children. And I see that as something that's good, because whereas a parent, you don't look back at your parents' mistakes as mistakes. Just look at it like they were doing the best that they could with what they had, and learn from their lessons to make you a better father or a better mother. So I too want to take my hat off to all dads. It's a noble cause to pour into someone's life, especially a child. And it's something that's good for that child, but it's also rewarding for the person to know that they are doing something that is going to be a part of molding a person into an adult.
Yes. And make sure you carve out special time for your kids, because if you think back on the things that you remember from your childhood, a lot of it is some of the one-on-one moments that you have. I remember the times where it would be just my dad and I. It wasn't a ton of them, but the times that they stick out. I remember them. Him trying to help with the science project. Those are things that you want to make sure you provide those moments. It would be great if there could be so many of them that it would be something even extra that would make them special. Let it be that norm part of their lives. But if it can't be, try to make sure you do some one-on-one time, some special things with your kids, some things that you would never imagine yourself doing that they would enjoy. So as you wear that father title, that dad title, know that we don't take you for granted, and that all the moments that you spend with your kids are special. And just like with Mother's Day, every day should be Father's Day. Enjoy your Father's Day today, and remember to listen to the W.A.I.T channel. What am I thinking? Have a great day.